da 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 da.
Hi guys, this is Dave Skinks here, and welcome back to another video. This is going to be part 2, another follow-up to our baby handling video. So let's grab our baby and get going. Alright, who are we going to pick? We really don't have any crazy babies, but let's see one who definitely could use a little bit more work. Perfect. Alright, now I chose this baby to work with because, well, you got a little stuck shit on your face. And look at that, it let me pull it right off, no biting or anything. But ultimately, this baby does need a little bit of work. We really don't have any crazy babies this year to show you. Sorry if that's what you're stuck with and looking for a little advice, but this one could still bless you. Could still use a little bit of work, so we're going to get right into handling today. Now, when you get a skink from me, chances are it's going to be shipped out to you. There is no reasonably good way for me to educate the baby skink that is getting used to me, my food, the environment, the enclosure that it's getting used to. Everything's going to be new to this baby. It's going to be placed into a dark box, gone through the FedEx process, shipped to some end of the country, and even though it's going to end up with an amazing forever home that I know you're going to provide, the baby skink does not know that. So there's going to be an initial regression on the personality that's going to take a little bit of effort on your part to get it back up to that super friendly speed. And so I'm going to be doing some socializing on my end before the baby gets to you, and hopefully this video can provide some insights and advice to help you on your journey. So my top advice, once the baby arrives in your possession, take it out, hold it, look at it, make sure everything is fine, but then place it in the enclosure and just let it be for 2 full weeks. I know that sounds like a long time, but we want the baby to relax, get comfortable, get used to its new home, and we want you to be, oh, sorry about that. We want you to be doing your own thing around the enclosure. Let it get used to seeing you. Let it get used to your presence and how you are not an intimidating threat. And then from there, we're going to start small. So the first thing is you got to get right in there and scoop up that baby. And I am going to recommend in kind of a scooping motion as opposed to a grabbing motion, because the grabbing motion would be maybe something similar to what a bird might do in the wild. And it's unlikely that another animal is just going to scoop it up, keep its whole body supported, make it feel safe. And by whole body supported, this is kind of exactly what I'm talking about. We want to keep both sets of legs fully supported, particularly around the shoulders and the hip areas. And then to make the baby feel a little bit more comfortable, we can kind of clinch it in between our body, give it another little level of support, and we're just going to hold it. We're just going to hold it and chill, no pressure. We're not even going to really focus on eye contact. Will you look at me? There we go. Now I made some eye contact. We don't want to put any pressure on the skink. Even ignoring it, just like I'm doing right now when I'm talking to you, seems to do a little bit better for the psyche of a baby blue tongue and just getting settled, having minimum stress, getting submissive and subdued. Kind of ignoring it is one of the best things you can do. I like to stand, you can sit down, but in my experience, once you sit down, it starts to scope out its vantage point. The backrest of a couch, the arm of a chair, it's going to be plotting its escape. And we wanted to know, hello, this is time for you and your baby skink. Now, some of you may get this amazing baby that's just ready to go and loves people right from the get-go. Others, it's not the case. And it's not that you did anything wrong or the baby did anything wrong. You got to remind yourself, these are not domesticated animals. There is nothing within its DNA that says, it should automatically believe humans are friend. It is a learned behavior. Everything you do with your blue tongue is going to be a learned behavior, and we need it to learn that you are friend, not foe. And so I encourage you to just stick it out for a few minutes, even if it's a little huffy and puffy. There's a number of different defense mechanisms the skink will naturally employ in hopes to fend off a predator, i.e., what it's seeing in you. That can include opening its mouth, hissing, flashing its tongue, maybe even going for a lunge or a bite, running away, peeing, pooping. These are all normal behaviors that I want you not to be discouraged by, but to find a way to overcome. For instance, if its go-to move is to pee or poop, say, hey, that's great. Now I don't have to clean up the enclosure. This is a chance for me and the skink to do its business. Pee or poop, I'm going to hold it, take it out. We're going to go to a sink or a toilet. It's going to empty its load. There'll be nothing left in the gas tank, nothing left on that defensive end. And then you'll have a great time with your skink. If it really needs to bite you, maybe put on a glove. Just get bit once by a baby. It's really not so bad. And once it realizes you're not food, they tend to not do it again. Now, an adult, it's going to hurt a little bit. Not recommending that you just go ahead and stick your hand or your finger in the mouth of an adult blue tongue. But for a baby still learning what is food and what's not food, it might be an approach that you want to consider. You can always put on a thick glove. What else can I talk about? So some things you might do while you're holding your skink. You might try to go do some dishes. You might watch some TV. Come on, Charles Leclerc! There's a number of things you can do. Have a conversation with your friend even. And just let the skink get used to you and its new environment, and slowly but surely, little by little, it's going to get used to you. So just start off with something small and simple, 5 minutes right at the beginning, and then put it down. Let it be for the day, even a whole day, maybe 2 days, and then take it out again. Over the day, 2 separate 5-minute sessions, or maybe 1 7-minute or 1 10-minute session. We don't want to overwhelm the baby. We just need your blue tongue to realize that you are a friend and that this is your time to bond with it. And it will get with the program soon enough. As you can see, it kind of wants to move around, and I'm adjusting my hands accordingly. I've got it firmly held. I feel confident in this grip. I can, get a little bit tighter if I need to, if it's getting a little squirmy, if I'm worried it's going to fall. But we're not squeezing, we're not kind of crushing or entrapping the baby. It is still free to do what it wants to do. And that's all going to play into its comfortability with you. And so if you've got more questions, feel encouraged to drop them in the comments below. And I hope this video is educational for you. And we'll keep producing great content like this until you feel really comfortable with your current or future blue tongue. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.